Alright everyone, so we're going to take this Dollar Tree sign and we're going to take off this Let It Snow, and I'm not too concerned about it. I'm going to try and save the Let It Snow so it doesn't bend. So we're just going to peel it off here. There it comes off, and we can use that for another project. And this, I am going to kind of cut this off here. There's a piece of glue here, just so that it doesn't leave a lump in the back of my project. So I have 4 of these type of boards. I believe they're all snowmen. I did get one Santa that said ho ho ho. I think they probably were out of the snowmen. But I do have 4 of them, and so what I'm going to do is pop off this bad guy too. Take the staples out, and then we're going to paint it. So I'm going to paint them one at a time, and then I'm going to glue some sticks in the back to detach them. So I want them to be this crimson color, but I want it to be just a smidge darker. So I'm going to add a dollop of black of the ink. This is my Waverly chalk paint. So I do have 4 of them to paint, so but I want them to all be the same color. So I'm going to go ahead and do them all at the same time. There's a staple. Like I said, I just want a dollop of black. I'm going to use a paintbrush and see how that does. Really thick. I'm going to go get some water and just spray a little bit of water in this because I think my paint has sat for a while. That is about the right color that I want. Just a little bit of black was enough to tone down the brightness of the red. But I am going to grab a spray of water real quick, so give me 1 second. Alright, so I got my spray bottle, so I'm just going to spray that a little bit. That's a little better. And then I'm going to use a sponge brush to paint this. I love using chalk paint because it really covers quite well. So, what am I doing? I realized when I was painting this that the staples had left some holes. So I put a little of the light spackling from the Dollar Tree on here, and then I am drying it with my heat gun. Hopefully it will dry quickly. And then I'm going to sand it with a Dollar Tree sanding sponge. So that is what I am currently doing. Hopefully it will dry quickly and I can sand it. Alright guys, so my boards are dry, so now I'm going to start gluing these together. So I'm going to use these jumbo popsicle sticks from Walmart. And I'm just going to line up my boards here. And then I'm going to put 1 down the middle and 2 kind of diagonal here. That stick's warped. There we go. So I'm going to start with the middle one. Just make sure your boards stay lined up. And then I'll do the two sides. And then I took another medium popsicle stick and I cut it in half, and I'm going to put those right here. Then I'm going to repeat the process to take these two boards and connect them to these two boards. So I'm going to have to do this off camera because I need more space, but I'm going to take my popsicle sticks and just go across like this to connect my boards. Just like this. Okay, so I've got all of my boards put together with the popsicle sticks. Now at this point you could either put brown paper over it from the Dollar Tree, or you can just leave it as is. I'm going to leave mine this time because this is for me, so I don't really care, and it's going to hang up against the wall anyway. So I am going to move on. So the next thing we're going to use is this garland from Dollar General. It was $2. And we're going to kind of tweak it a little bit. So it says peace, but I really don't like these little pom-poms. So I'm going to replace those with some wood beads that I got off of Amazon. So I got this big bag right here. I can't remember how many pieces there is in it, but I don't remember. It was like 300 some pieces. And so I'm going to replace these with the wood beads. So what I'm doing is just cutting off the end here where the knot is. And then I'm going to take a little piece of tape and just cover those ends. Kind of making like a shoestring. Has the plastic on the end, just so it's easier to thread. Oh, I probably should take my pom-poms off first. That's okay, I'll go this side. So I'm going to go ahead and take my letters off too, just so I can get to those pom-poms. And I'll save those for another project. I'm using these beads as a garland on my tree, and so I thought having the beads on here would really look cute, because it would be matchy-matchy. Okay. So like I said, we're just going to thread those in there. And then you're going to spell backward. So. And I want my string to be behind. So I'm going to go this way. I guess I only had to cut it off one end, didn't I? That's okay. So you can see kind of here what I'm doing. Just thread those beads in there. And if you wanted to do 2 beads, I might even do 2 beads in there. I really like the natural ones. I've seen white ones too. Yeah, I think I like 2 beads. So I'm going to keep making my garland, and then I'll show you how to put it on there. So I've glued down my A, just so that was in the center, and kind of let everything else go in order. And then I glued my pieces down. I want to show you how I did this. So I took my string and put it over a popsicle stick, and then put another piece of popsicle stick over it and glued that all down so my string is nice and secure underneath of here. Another reason why I did this is I wanted to build this up a little bit because we just had our walls freshly painted, and so I wanted to be able to put some of those little felt pieces on this this place I've built it up, so that I can lean up against my fireplace wall and it not tear up my wall. So that is why I did that. Okay, so now I want to put a little decoration down here in the bottom. So I'm going to try, move this closer, it's hard to see. Okay, so I have this really cute pick that I got for 98 cents at Walmart this year, or sorry, this one was $1.48. They do have a bunch of them, but I also want to show you something that Target has. This is really super cool. Here, let me find it first. So this is a bag of greenery, and it was $5, and it's just a huge bag of different pieces of greenery, and I thought that was such a good deal. So I had all kinds of cute little picks from Walmart. This one was 98 cents, and I like that greenery too. This one's got a little curly cue. Cute. And then I also picked up from Dollar General a package of these buffalo check bows. So they were only $1 for 6 of them, so I'm definitely going to use one of these. I just don't quite know what I'm going to do yet. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut this apart, because I know that I don't need the actual stem. So, I don't want the bell. He'll probably get used for something else. There's all kinds of like weird glue all over the berries. But I'm thinking like right down here, kind of spread out a little bit. Not that spread out. Something like this. And then putting a bow right here. I had one out. I don't know where it got to. Oh, it's on the floor. And then putting the little buffalo check bow down here. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I think this will be done. I might try to dress it up a little bit. See how this fell on here, this like glittery snow stuff? So I'm thinking I might try that. I don't know. I probably won't videotape that part because I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Let me reach under here, sorry. Okay, so here's a bag of pine cones. So I got these from the Dollar Tree. They're super cute. I think I might add some of those on my little pick here. These are little bitty pine cones. Just glue some in here. Oh yeah, those are cute. Okay, so I'm going to glue this down because I like this. I think this is cute. And I really like right where it's at, so let's glue this down. And I'm going to let that dry and see what else I come up with while we're waiting. Alright you guys, so this is how it turned out. I think it is gorgeous. I really, really like it. I did go ahead and hot glue just at the bottom of each letter so that it would stay. It seemed like when I hung it up, the C wanted to kind of swing down. So, here's my mantle. It's really cute. So, if you're wondering, this Believe sign came from Dollar General. I believe it was $2. And then my little Christmas trees are from the Dollar Tree. And the little galvanized tins are from IKEA. I usually have like little boxwood plants up here, so I just traded those out for Christmas trees. The bows are from Dollar General. They're the same ones that we put here. And then over here, the little bear guy, he is from the dollar spot at Target. And I just put a little buffalo check ribbon to be his little scarf on. And then the little Christmas tree, it's really cute. It's got like stripes on it. It came from the dollar spot too, $1. And then this little house here came with that little house right there. And they were $3 together at the dollar spot Target. And I just gave them a really light dry brush with some white chalk paint. And then Target had those cute little wreaths right here, and they were like little mini ornaments from the dollar spot. They had 3 of them in a pack, like I said, for $1. I just hot glued that up there. So I think overall it really has a good effect. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday.